a segment of Jessica's horrible love life story times. I'm just gonna start with this one. This is the start of something new. This is the start of something new. Jessica's segment. Because her love is bad news. Whoa. Ah! Get into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to the motherfucking vlog, bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I am risking some beef to give y'all some content, to give y'all some just tea for your quarantine needs, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to provide that for you. Here you go. The platter of tea. It's boiling, it's hot, and I have it. And a little disclaimer, I did a story time before about a bad date that I had. And let's just say after I posted that, like, I got death threats. No, I'm just kidding. Not death threats, but like damn near. And so like I just kind of like deleted the video and like I didn't want to do another story time.
Go in.
Damn, bitch.
Get into it. He kind of looks like the girl.
After that whole like situation, I was like, I'm not doing story times ever again. I said, fuck it today. I'm gonna give y'all some tea. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of scared. But disclaimer, I'm not using any names. There is literally no receipts involved, even though I could have receipts. But like, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm just gonna tell a story for entertainment purposes. And it's not to expose anyone or to be mean or anything like that. So if, you know, this applies to you, just, you know, it's all just a story. Let's get straight into it. I wanted to do a story time about like talking stage fails, like how bad my love life is, because it's just like impeccably bad. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's bad. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. We're starting a segment of Jessica's bad love life. Which one was I gonna talk about again?
The one that you're talking to, like,
Oh, what about it?
No, that's another. I can't do that one. There's so many in my head that. Wait, hold on. Which one should I tell?
the one that.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
They're just like, whoa, how many stories do you have? No, there was one. Oh, TikTok. Okay, yeah, okay. So this one's just like short and simple, you know, cute or whatever. So, okay. So, as we all know, I use TikTok. I love TikTok. Stan TikTok. And so, you know, one day I was just scrolling, minding my business on the FYP page. For you page, if you don't know what that means. And I was minding my business, scrolling through, and bitch, if you have used TikTok at least once, at least twice, 3 times, 4 times, you know that the men on TikTok are beautiful. Beautiful creations of the Lord himself. And they're just like beautiful, impeccable. Is that my new word? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But these men are impeccable, beautiful. Beautiful bodies, dancing on fleek, funny, good looking, good hair, everything. I'm going through my TikTok For You page and I come across this very handsome young man, okay? And I'm like, damn, he's hella cute. Like, I'm like, ah! I'm watching this video and I think it's a dancing video. He did like a dance and I was like, damn, like he is cute as fuck, bitch. Like, I might just have to shoot my shot, like, you know what I'm saying? So I like his video and then I go on his page, bitch. He's TikTok famous. Like, in my head I'm like, I'm not really popping like that on TikTok. Like, if I shoot my shot, he's not gonna see that shit. But fuck it, like, shooters gonna shoot and I'ma shoot. So basically I'm like, you know what, I think he has like 10K, 11K on TikTok. I was like, you know what, like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So I like a couple of his TikToks, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, of his videos. I'm just over here liking. I'm like, damn, he's cute. He has hella groupies, mind you. Like, I'm looking at the comments to see what I'm working with, and this bitch is talking about they want to have his children. He's hella fine, like all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, he has groupies, and that's problematic, but it's okay. I'm here to change your life, so you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. So I like his videos, and I'm like, okay, this is me shooting my shot. If he notices me, he notices me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Whatever. So I go about my day. I come back to TikTok later. I think later that night. And, baby girl, he don't notice the kid. And I'm just like, okay. So he likes a couple of my TikToks back, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just feeling like that bitch. Honestly, he's cute as hell. Like, cute as hell. So I'm like, okay, bet. I'm like, you know, sometimes you just gotta shoot your shot. So I'm like, fuck it, this shit done worked. So I'm like, what's next? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, we both like each other's TikToks, like, what now? And then I go on my Instagram, and I'm going on my little notifications, little tab, and I refresh it. He went straight to the Instagram, you feel what I'm saying? So he follows me on Instagram. I'm like, oh. And so I follow him back. Bitch, tell me why in his bio he said he's from the Bay Area, and I'm like, hold on, bitch. Guess where I'm from? Guess where I'm from? Because I'm from the Bay Area too, baby boy. So I'm like, it's good. Follow him back, and I'm like, he's hella cute. He's not as popping on Instagram as TikTok. Like, on TikTok he's famous, but on Instagram he's just like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, it's good. So he follows me, I follow him back, and then where am I going with the story? I don't want to say where he's from because it's like,
you said where it's near.
It's like a dead giveaway if I give away where he's from. It's like from this place that, like, you know, people usually say like toxic people be coming out of.
Yeah.
Like, my ex is from that place, and it's just like, if you're from there, like, baby girl, stay away. And I knew that. I was like, fuck. Like, when I seen in his bio where he's from, I was like, damn, PTSD, but like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's good. Like, he like lives around my area, you know, whatever. He's cute, he's interested, obviously, whatever. So I believe he DMs me, right? And he's like, hey, like, I peeped you from TikTok, you're hella cute, blah blah, where you from? I'm like, I'm from, you know what I'm saying? And I tell him, and he's like, well, I'm from, you know what I'm saying? You know, we start talking or whatever, we're conversating. He's like actually really interesting. Like, he's like keeping the conversation going, he's not dry, nothing. And I'm like, bet. So we're just having a regular conversation, and then he's like, well, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm about to be 20 in August. And he's like, oh shit, you old as fuck. I was like, wait, what do you mean I'm old as fuck? Like, usually I'm young, so I'm just confused. And so I'm like, LOL, like, what do you mean I'm young? And he's like,
you're young.
Oh, I'm old. I said, what do you mean I'm old? And he's like, he's like, well, guess how old I am. I'm sitting there like, bitch, if you fucking play with me right now, like, he literally looks like he's like 20, 21, 22 at least. Like, he looked like a grown ass, built ass man with tattoos, you know what I'm saying, tall. Hey, boy.
Okay.
So I'm just like, What do you mean? I think he's playing with me. You know what I'm saying? We think he's playing? He's playing with us? I think he's playing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so how old are you? And he's like, oh, yes. I'm like, 21, 22? Like, I literally sent his profile to my friend's group chat. And they're like, oh, he's cute. Like, I'm like, how old do you think he is? Like, guess how old? And they're like, probably like 21, 22. So I'm like, you're like 21, 22. Bitch. When I tell y'all, in this moment, I wanted to call the police on myself, okay? He was 16. 16! Bruh. I was like, I didn't take him serious. I was like, you're fucking lying. Like, no, bitch. He was literally like, yeah, like, I'm in high school. Like, bruh, that's the same age as my little brother.
Sister.
Little sister. Like, that's disgusting. Like, bruh, I wanted to actually just slit my throat. Like, I was like, okay, well, I'm a pedophile. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, swear to god. He's like, yep, like, I'm really in high school, but I'm mature for my age. I'm like, mature my ass, bro. I would never. I'd rather literally swallow a jean jacket. I would rather swallow a jean jacket that's on fire than fucking talk to a 16-year-old. Like, are you dumb? Like,
Stupid.
are you dumb? Stupid dumb? Like, no. What? Like, so that was just that, and I left him on red. Mind you, that was our only conversation, only interaction, you know what I'm saying, other than like liking each other's TikToks. So I just leave him on red. I literally unfollow him off of Instagram and TikTok with the quickness. Like, I go back and I just unfollow, act like it never happened, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I go back on Instagram. Guess who's in my DMs really tripping? You guessed him, Mr. 16-year-old himself. Talking about, wow, you're just gonna leave me on red? I'm like, boy, you're lucky I didn't call the police on you. Like, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, yo, I'm about to be 20 years old. Like, I am not talking to no 16-year-old. I was like, we can be friends though. And he's like, nah, I don't want to be your friend. Like I'm mature for my age. I'm like, baby boy, I could literally rock you to sleep. Like, but no, so I'm just like, it's bad. Like, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And then he's like, damn, like, that's so crazy. He was like, well, you can be my friend, though. Like, we can be friends. I'm like, okay, well, we can be friends. And then I go and I follow him back, right? And he's like, and that was, like, the end of the conversation. Then he hits me up again. He's like, wow, you unfollowed me? Like, that's crazy. Like, wow, you're so quick to unfollow me. I'm like, baby boy, I didn't want to catch no case. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, well, now we're friends, like, best of friends, best of friends. I'm like, okay, we can be friends. Then he goes on live, literally, like, 2 minutes after that conversation. I'm like, fuck it, let me go on his live. I go on his live. And tell me why he has hella groupies in his bitch. Like, his shit's jumping. Like, he's at, like, he has, like, what, like 30 people watching, and he, like, I just got the notification that he went on live. So I'm like, damn, he's popping. I'm watching this, like, literally just watching this live that he's having. And it's, like, I'm seeing the profile pictures of these girls, and it's, like, grown-ass females talking about, oh, you so fine, you so cute on his live. And I'm just like, if y'all knew how young this boy is, I would call the police on each and every one of y'all. Because I think they thought the same thing, that he was grown. Bitch, tell me why. I just wanted to comment so bad and be like, y'all, he's a child. Like, like, get off his live. And I remember when I joined his live, he was like, damn, look, it's my best friend on this. I'm like,
lady. We are not best friends. Like,
calm down. Like, we just had this
Run it
conversation.
back.
We just had this conversation. We're friends. Like, and so basically, yeah, I just wanted to snitch on him so bad. I wanted to be like, y'all need to stop. He is 16. But I think that's why he's like a little poppin', because people think he's older than he is. I feel like if in his bio he was like, I'm 16 years old, whatever, like, y'all would not be on him like that. Talking about you want to have his children and shit. Like, whoa. But, yeah, so ever since then, he tried it again. He was like, hey, like, what's up? I'm back. I'm like, baby, go back to bed. But, yeah, that shit was just crazy. Like, he tried it again. I was just like, it's looking bad. It's looking really bad. And then I told my friends about the situation. They were laughing at me. They were talking about, bitch, what the fuck? Like, you're literally a pedophile. And I'm like, bruh, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Like, I didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, my story about just, I thought I was about to bag this fine ass man, but really he was a boy. So it just didn't work out, and I'm very sad because I could have bagged that. I could have had me a little TikTok famous boo, you know what I'm saying, doing a little dance, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't. And
he's almost my age. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just every time I get this close, it just goes this far back, and it's just crazy because, like, trying to find love. I guess y'all, if y'all like this, just, you know, let the girl know, give me a little thumbs up, subscribe, and I will be back with more story times about my love life, because, baby, this is not the surface. This is literally like, this is the air above the surface, because I have too many stories to tell y'all about love, like, talking, all of that. So yeah, let me know, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see y'all in the next video.